Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on this show to review Smackdown, my second final video. I'll do the Nuggets Thunder game when it ends. But I want to review Smackdown. Yawn. The good and bad and everything in between add up to a pretty mediocre Smackdown over 3 hours. Not much happened besides the open with all the chaos. You know, Jey Uso gets attacked. He's out of the Elimination Chamber. I figured they were going to do that angle with somebody. Didn't think it would be Jey Uso, but whatever. It had some highlights, but not enough to stop us from feeling like a long 3 hours. So you won't be running it back inside the chambers. Jey Uso's been replaced. Only got new women's tag champions. Gee, shocker. And if you're excited about the chamber, congratulations. This didn't do anything to hype me for Elimination Chamber. At least won't be running it back in the chamber. But the show was just mediocre. It's just most of these weekly shows, man. Like, some of them are solid, but it feels like half of them are just mediocre. It devoted a lot of time building up the PLE, which makes sense, obviously, go-home show, but the rest of it just lags. Like, Hayes and Cardona had the best match now, but it wasn't exactly a high bar to set. The injury angle with Jey Uso, it felt rushed, and changing the lineup a day before it takes place. But the change won't be significant enough to affect any outcomes. Revealing the Masked Man to be someone that we have never seen before is the most unsatisfying possible outcome to that story. The most unsatisfying way ever. So McIntyre shows up, he attacks Spot while the ref was distracted. Not only do we get an unsatisfying ending to this, but the reveal of the Masked Man being somewhat inconsequential was such a huge letdown, dude. It was some random guy we've never seen before. Who was that? Oh my God. They had to make that shit up on the fly. So, yeah, even that was whatever. Fall 2 and Logan Paul thought it would be a lot better than it was. It was just mid, and then terrible ending. The women's match, don't really much to say about that. Lash Legend's a great finishing move, I'll say that. People want me to be positive? There you go. But other than that, whatever. I guess Rhea's going to win the Elimination Chamber. I figured if they lost the tag titles, Rhea's winning the chamber. They backed themselves into a corner. Now they need a powerhouse like Rhea to help not expose Jey. I mean, I'd like to see Raquel, but she can't carry probably Jey Cargill. I think probably like Rhea can. But this was just brutal, man. Like, just mediocre as it gets, and they wonder why the fucking ticket sales suck compared to last year for WrestleMania. It's just awful. Like, Jacob Fatu and Logan Paul even wasn't good. Like, the women's tag match wasn't really all that good either, to be honest. Like, they brought more energy in the second half of the match. The crowd started to get a little excited. I guess this ended up being the longest match, but even it wasn't great. Like, but it was just missing intensity you would expect for a tag match, for a title match. And what I mean by this masked man that appeared and got unmasked, is that the actual masked man? If that is, dude, I don't even know what to say. A masked man appeared and got unmasked. Is that the actual masked man? Who? I'm like, who the is that? I'm like, who the fuck is that guy? Who? This has to be a cover-up for what's coming for the Elimination Chamber. It has to be, dude. There is absolutely no way. It has to be. It's so obvious. But who knows what that'd be? I don't think it's an actual masked man. But, dude, you did not have to do this. It's so unnecessary. Just let the finish play out normal. My God, WWE is incapable of having a clean finish. But that was just retarded. I don't think it's the actual mask guy, dude, but that was just so retarded. Lash Legend and Nia Jax won the tag titles, like I was mentioning. I really don't care about the women's tag titles. Nia Jax and Lash Legend just aren't a good team together. I wouldn't say it's kind of shocking. To me, it was either they're retaining Rhea's going to be one half the tag title, one half the tag champions, or they're going to lose, she's going to win the chamber. Kind of pretty clear. Well, that was were probably the only two outcomes. I'm surprised Rhea got pinned, but Lash Legend now win the titles. It's just I don't care about Lash Legend like others do. Like, I just don't see the hype. And Nia Jax, she's whatever. Jey Uso gets attacked at the start of the show. We don't know who attacked him, but he's out of the chamber match. Those are really the main talking points, like the ending there. And then Logan Paul defeats Jacob Fatu to secure the final spot in the chamber match. Drew McIntyre ended up costing Jacob Fatu the match. It's better than Jey Uso, to be fair, but it's a shitty ending, and we're going to see the real masked man show up in the chamber tomorrow. Just a shitty ending. Better than Jey Uso, to be fair. But letting Logan pin Fatu is just terrible. Terrible creative. But, gee, I wonder what your WrestleMania match is going to be. Drew, Randy, Cody, and Jacob Fatu. Oh, man. That's going to be your WrestleMania match right there. But I'm tired, man. Jacob Fatu having a badass like that lose to Logan Paul. I know it was a dirty finish, but at least he didn't lose clean. But I guess you have to have one member. I guess you have to have somebody in the Vision in there. But I'd rather see Jacob Fatu, honestly. But he's still going to get in the title. He's still going to get a title match regardless, because you know where this is heading. It's going to be a fatal 4-way at WrestleMania. But yeah, the men's elimination chamber match is officially complete. It's Randy, Cody, LA Knight, Trick Williams, John Evans, and Logan Paul. So, new tag champs. Logan Paul's in the chamber. Jey Uso's out, got attacked to start the show. Really the main things tonight. Let's go over the card, just to get that over. Well, like I say, a mediocre show. I mean, it's really the same shit I say every week. They're either solid shows or they're mediocre. There's some stuff I like, but my God, some of these shows, dude, are just so mediocre. They're either solid or mediocre. And you'll get the occasional good or great show. But let's go over what happened. The opening segment. So before the show began, WWE ran an angle during a commercial break showing Jey Uso unconscious backstage after an apparent attack. When the show went live. He was shown being loaded into the back of an ambulance. Fatu went with him. Drew McIntyre came to the ring, and Nia, being Jay's attacker, to get ahead of the accusations. Nick Aldis came out, ordered him to go into his office. Cody came out looking for a fight, but Drew said he would gain nothing from it. Rhodes said McIntyre's been running from him for his entire reign as champion. Randy shows up, Trick Williams, Von Evans, LA Knight, they all come out. Knight and Williams begin fighting. They end up heading backstage. Viper hits Evans with an RKO before staring down Cody. While this eventually turned into the segment that was announced for the official preview for the show, they took a more organic route to get to it than usual. Considering how many people were involved, it was actually a short segment, which was good. Solo Sikoa versus Uncle Howdy. Riveting television, folks. The match was okay, but man, riveting television. Uncle Howdy defeats Solo Sikoa and still doesn't get the lantern. Riveting television, folks. Riveting. Wrestled for 13 minutes for the lantern. Only for him to not get the lantern. Riveting television, folks. This match had fun moments, but as a whole it felt flat. This feud is just... It's been one of the worst things on TV, man. Like... It's like so much intensity, man. It does. This feud could and should end here. But this will keep it going because WWE likes to just drag everything out. Oklahoma defeats Soul Sikoa only for him not to get the lantern. The match was okay, but they're just dragging it on. I sighed when they stole the lantern, just dragging it out at this point. Didn't mind the match, it was okay, but my God, the story over this lantern. Can he get, for him to try and get it, it just gets stolen every single time. It's just, oh my God, riveting television. What's next? Tiffany Stratton, Kairi Sane. This was solid. It picked up some steam in the second half. Had a few little hiccups, but the good outweighed the bad. Obviously, Tiffany Stratton got the win. I mean, it was solid for what it was. It actually wasn't bad. The Miz versus Obafemi. Obafemi defeated The Miz. This was an extended squash that had more talking than fighting. Obviously, Obafemi looked dominant, but the match, nothing was special. The only reason it's not, I wouldn't shit on it, is they did exactly what they needed to do to make the crowd happy. You only see The Miz grabbed a mic and said they don't have to fight because nobody wants to see it. Not wrong. But yeah, Obafemi squashes them. Hopefully something better for Obafemi coming forward. Going forward, Hayes defeated Cardona. I mean, it was a solid performance. It's not like the other title matches he's had, but it was good. Candice LeRae versus Jordynne Grace. Short, uneventful. Finish fell flat. A few good moves, but not enough to save it. Jordynne Grace got the win. The crowd was pretty dead. Shocker. Women's tag titles. Nia Jax Lash Legend defeat Rhea and Io to win the tag titles. It felt just so disjointed in places. This might be one of the rare instances when a shorter match might have been better. This match was way too long. But Legend was able to pin Ripley, which was kind of shocking that Rhea took the pinfall. Yeah, but yes, was whatever. I mean, even though they made it more entertaining in the back half, it was just not too great. Jacob Fatu and Logan Paul. The main event. This was probably more competitive than it should have been. Fatu should have dominated Logan Paul a lot more than he did, but they did their best to make it feel like a competitive main event. Heyman interfered, but they were able to keep him down for the pin. The Masked Man showed up, Super Kick Theory, but he was taken out by Paul and unmasked. It was some random guy we never seen before. I don't think it's the actual Masked Man. I was probably just overreacting a bit, but I don't think it's the actual Masked Man. But dude, this is so retarded. I'm tired of the mystery. Everything's a mystery on the show. Who attacked Jey Uso? Who's the Masked Man? Everything's a mystery on SmackDown. Every single thing here. So McIntyre shows up and attacks Fatu while the ref was distracted to help Paul get the win. Not only did we get an unsatisfying ending to this match, but the reveal of the Masked Man being someone inconsequential was a huge letdown in the main event. I don't think it's the actual Masked Man though, but it's just terrible. But yeah, SmackDown, I'm gonna give it like a 4 out of 10. It's so mediocre. There's just everything's a damn mystery on this show. It feels like it just is. It's how it feels. And now they're gonna run a storyline of who attacked Jey Uso. I just hope tomorrow, Elimination Chamber, we just get this Masked Man stuff over with. Reveal who it is. Just get it over with. I'm not waiting past Elimination Chamber tomorrow to see who the hell this Masked Man is. But yeah, Elimination Chambers tomorrow. SmackDown was mediocre tonight, but we got a title change. Jey Uso replaced for Logan Paul, which I guess is better to be honest. But yeah, it's really got to say for SmackDown. So leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. Peace. See you tomorrow for the Elimination Chamber.